Yo, what's up, Gemini? Welcome to your monthly forecast for the month of June 2016. For the majority of the month of June, the sun is going to be in the sign of Gemini. That's your sign. So, happy Solar New Year, Gemini. This is your time to shine. You are the star. You are in the spotlight. This is a time of new beginnings for you. On June 20th, the sun is going to shift into the sign of Cancer. So for the majority of the month of June, it's going to be all about you. The focus is going to be on you. The sun is in the sign of Gemini. That's your first house, the first house of self. And then the sun's going to shift into Cancer on June 20th, and that's your second house. That has to do with your money situation. So those are the primary themes for the month of June 2016 for you, Gemini. Now I'm going to talk about some more specific major astrological events that are set to occur this month and what they mean for you. Right off the bat, on June 4th, there's a new moon in the sign of Gemini. So here we go. We got the sun in Gemini, and then there's a new moon on June 4th in the sign of Gemini. So like I said, this month is very much about you and new beginnings for you. And new moons are like a trigger. So for the following 6 months after June 4th, there's going to be all these new things that are building about you. And you're going to notice it because people are going to be like, over the next 6 months after June 4th, people are going to be like, wow, Gemini, this is new about you. Wow, this is new about you, Gemini. This is new about you. And people are really going to notice all these new things that are happening in your life. So you'll take notice of that. And then, like I said, new moons are like a trigger. So for 6 months, whatever's building regarding yourself that's new is going to be happening for the 6 months that follow June 4th, and then 6 months down the road is going to be the full moon in the same area. It's going to be a full moon in Gemini 6 months down the road, and then these new things are going to begin to come to fruition. On June 6th, the sun in Gemini is actually making what's called a conjunction with the planet Venus. Venus is the planet of love and beauty and is also in your sign. So this day is great because you have the sun, which is in your sign. It's in the sign of Gemini, and it's actually making what's called a conjunction with Venus, the planet of love and beauty, also in your sign. So it's when they align in the same area, and right now they're aligning in your sign, Gemini. And when Venus is in your sign, it makes you magnetic from a romantic standpoint. So if you're a single Gemini, you're going to be getting all these looks, and especially with the sun aligning with Venus on June 6th, the sun is illuminating you, and Venus is in your sign, so it's like illuminating your beauty. So like I said, if you're a single Gemini, there's going to be a lot of eyes on you. I mean, even if you're even if you're coupled up and you're a Gemini, there's still going to be a lot of eyes on you. If you're like out with your significant other or whatever, you're still going to notice people are you're catching their attention. So if you're single and looking, this is a great influence for you because you're going to attract a lot of potential candidates for romance. And if you're in a relationship, this is also great because, your significant other is just going to want you that much more. So June 6th, that's a great date for you. This month, Gemini, mark that one for your calendar. June 9th, Mercury, the planet of communication, is in Taurus. And Taurus is your 12th house. And the 12th house has to do with things that are private and secret. And it's, it also has to do with, things coming to a completion, things coming to a finalization. It's also the house of things coming to a potential ending. The 12th house that's Taurus for you, is the 12th house, Gemini. And Mercury, the planet of communication, is there on June 9th, and it's making what's called an opposition to the planet Mars. And Mars is in Scorpio. And Scorpio is your 6th house, and that has to do with your daily life, your work, and your health. So you have Mercury on one end of the sky, and then you have Mars on the other end of the sky, and they're exactly opposite of each other, and they're facing off. So this is a challenging aspect. So there could be some kind of challenge. Mercury is the planet of communication, so there could be some kind of challenging conversation that you're having on June 9th regarding daily life, regarding your work, and regarding potentially your health. So whoever it is that you share your daily life with, whoever is in your workplace, this could be a challenging conversation that's happening between whoever exists in your life that exists in those areas of your life. And it may even be having a potential effect on your health because it's like you're feeling like challenged here, and it may even be affecting your health. Not for everybody, but for some Gemini it may. So watch out for that one on June 9th. On June 12th, Venus, the planet of love and beauty, is in your sign once again, and it's making a positive angle to the planet Uranus, the planet of the unexpected. and Uranus is in the sign of Aries, and Aries is your 11th house, and that has to do with your social situation and your friendships. So June 12th is a great day for you, Gemini, because once again, Venus is in your sign, making you beautiful, and it's making this really positive angle to Uranus, which is in the area of your friendships and your social situation. And Uranus is the planet of the unexpected. So, if you're a single Gemini, somebody could catch you off guard on June 12th and be like, they could show you that maybe they're romantically interested in you because, like I said, you're going to have Venus in your sign making you magnetic from a romance standpoint. So somebody may come out from your friends and be like, I like you or whatever, some kind of similar situation to that. And this doesn't even have to do with being at the bar or being at the club or wherever you are enjoying your social life. I mean, there may even be social media too. Someone may reach out, one of your friends on social media may reach out to you if you're a single Gemini on June 12th, and they may show you that they're interested. If you're coupled up and you're happy in your relationship, this just could be that, you and your friends are going out. It's like you and your significant other are going out with your friends and everyone's just really having a great time. So, whatever the situation is for you on June 12th, Gemini, it's a great day to go out and have fun with your friends. So mark your calendar for that one. On June 13th, Neptune, the planet of dreams, actually begins its retrograde cycle. So retrograde's like when everyone thinks the planet's going backwards. It's not really going backwards, but it looks like it is. But what does it mean from an astrological standpoint? Well, it starts its retrograde on June 13th, and it's in the sign of Pisces. And Pisces is your 10th house that has to do with your career situation. And it's going to be retrograde in Pisces until November 19th. And the whole time it's going to be shaking. When planets go retrograde, they shake off old processes. So, whatever old processes you have regarding your professional situation are going to start to be shaken off during this time. And so that's from June 13th all the way until November 19th. So it's a pretty substantial process. And it's also going to probably bring up some people that you used to work with when retrogrades happen, whatever area the retrogrades happen in, it usually tends to bring people up from the past. On June 17th, Saturn, the planet of restriction, is in Sagittarius, and Sagittarius is your area of one-on-one relationships, and that's making a challenging aspect to Neptune, the planet of dreams, which is in Pisces. So it sounds like on June 17th, you're having a challenge with somebody, a one-on-one relationship with somebody you work with who's restricting you because, Neptune is the planet of dreams and it's in Pisces. And that's making you want to dream big, and you have this vision about what you want to do professionally. And whoever's you're with professionally on the 17th of June is restricting you and holding you back, and you just want to break free. So that's something to look out for on June 17th, Gemini. And on the same day, Venus, the planet of love, actually moves out of your sign and it moves into your second house, which is Cancer. And Cancer is your second house, and that has to do with your money situation. So, on June 17th, on the same day when Venus changes signs and moves into your second house of money, you may begin, after the June 17th, you may begin to start to feel romantically attracted to someone who has money. So remember that date. On June 20th, there's a full moon in the sign of Sagittarius. Once again, Sagittarius being that area of one-on-one relationships in your life. And when you think about it, it's what one-on-one relationship in your life is very significant. And if you're in a relationship with somebody and it's going well, there could be some sort of development on June 20th that could be very exciting for you. On the flip side, with these full moons, you never know what's going to happen because, if things haven't been going so great in your one-on-one relationship, Gemini, then, it could be a shakeup. It could be something as substantial as a breakup. I'm not saying that every Gemini is going to break up, but it's always a possibility. These full moons, they really shake things up sometimes. So depending on if you want to stay or go, that's up to you. It'll be something that'll really be on your mind during this time. Also, with this full moon, if you're single and this full moon in your one-on-one relationship, if you're single, you may enter into a one-on-one relationship with somebody on June 20th. Or, if you're already in a one-on-one relationship with somebody, you guys, you may take it to the next level with this person, whatever that situation may be. On June 27th, Venus, the planet of love, is in Cancer, and that's your second house of money. It's making a positive angle to Neptune, which is in Pisces, which is your 10th house of your professional life and your career. And Venus is not only the planet of love and romance, but it's also the planet of money. So now on June 27th, you have Venus, the planet of money, in Cancer, which for you is the second house, which also has to do with your money. And it's making a positive angle to Neptune, which is in Pisces, which has to do with your career. So it sounds like there's like a really good day for your money and for your career on June 27th. That's definitely one that you're going to want to remember and take note of, Gemini. June 29th, Mars, the power planet, finally starts to move forward in Scorpio. And Scorpio, because it's been going retrograde for quite some time, it's actually been going retrograde in Scorpio, backwards since late May, and it's probably caused some hang-ups. Scorpio is your sixth house of daily life, work, and health. It's probably caused some hang-ups in that area. So in those areas of your life. So now on June 29th, whatever's been stuck regarding your work, whatever's been stuck regarding your health, whatever's been stuck regarding your daily life, on June 29th, Mars is finally pressing forward in this area. So you're going to start to see some progress in these areas. So that'll be very relieving for you, Gemini. But I think that's all I have for you this month. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you've enjoyed it, make sure to subscribe, like, and share. Gemini, enjoy the month of June, and I'll see you next time.